NBA, simple and plain.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Hawks. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender, on the wing. Andre Iguodala,
MVP.
We're just starting real quick.
Oh,
I got the live chat open, so if you comment, then I will see.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. To take a look at the Cavaliers, the front office, the fans, everyone loving what they've been seeing from these guys. Only one loss so far.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Freak in at shooting guard. Cephalosha is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the one spot. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Tries from the block, and that one's good.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Cleveland with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And stolen by Freak, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now, up the floor. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Freak. Irving's got his first points of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Caldwell Pope, who's coming off a 25-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yig. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. Freak, good, and the assist goes to Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Yeah, if you guys like this, start commenting.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Back to Irving. Over to the wing. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Trying to get a bunch of subscribers.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope.
Getting more people to watch.
Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met, in Cleveland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
For the Pistons, Johnson, he's checked in for Anderson. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Cleveland also making a change. Tony Allen's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. He's perfect from the line this time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pistons trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to LaVine. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And so here's Cleveland. Irving passes to Freak. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Johnson. He had 10 points, and the win come the other way. Down low. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 6 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Powell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
LaVine dishes to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here we go, one-on-one. Pushing their lead to double digits. And 12 points for Freak.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Offensive rebound. Johnson against Smith. Johnson kicks to LaVine. Feeds to Powell. The dish now to LaVine. Plumlee with the screen. They need this. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
I realize this. I realize this.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Bosh is checked in for Pachulia. J.K. Sampson comes in for Smith. Freak's checked in for Tony Allen. And Irving subbed in for Roten. They've got LaVine. Jay Crowder out there with Miles Plummer. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's the group for Detroit right now. And stolen by Freak. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's the screen to the left side wing. Here's Levine. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
If you watching this video,
a minute 50 left in the first half. And Jordan sends it back. And he gets it back.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Tony Allen's checked in. For Cleveland. And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Levine, and that is good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt.
hold on, guys. I'm just checking if any of my people are on.
In that first quarter, because I thought he was tentative, much more aggressive here in the second.
And here's Freak. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Back to Irving. He feeds it to Bosch. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
6 on the shot clock. Caldwell-Pope, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Caldwell-Pope's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Freak. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Tyner, he's covered by Irving. Here's Tyner, and that's not going to go. And so a pretty lopsided game. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. On the court for Cleveland, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Jordan is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 55 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Want to get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Cleveland also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Cephalosha. And Roten subbed in for Irving. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Freak. Misses the coup.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Anderson outside to the inside. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. He's got 8.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And a wide open look for Freak. Nailed from three-point land.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Anderson. Good work defensively by Smith.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Tyner. He's covered by Roten. Here's Tyner. And he gets it to go.
Tyner! Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now the feed to Anderson. Drummond with a screen on Bosh. Here's Anderson. They get it again.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. All alone. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Roten kicks to Freak. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Tyner, covered by Smith. Sweet little push. He's got 7.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Roden kicks to Bosch. Buried from 15 feet out.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Johnson the screen. To the paint. To the wing right side. Caldwell-Pope passes to Anderson. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. J.R. Smith picks one up for Detroit. They have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Powell is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's contagious. Eugene Tyner. Detroit right now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Sampson dishes to Freak. They swipe it. Fast break Detroit. The rebound by Roten.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Dudley Best.
Here's Tyner. Detroit, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Detroit's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Drummond a screen. Shot off the pick. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Freak. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
And it's Drummond missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Sampson. He kicks to Fry. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Roten, the pass to Freak. Rolling around and runs out.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
2 minutes.
Here's Tyner. Accurate with
Eugene
from the elbow.
Tyner.
First half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Freak. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Dudley for 3, and that one's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 39 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Mark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Oh, my goodness.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Dishes to Levine. Wide open look. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Plumlee, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Move the ball.
Here's Freak.
Thinking too much.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw good, Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Best passes to Levine. He feeds it to Powell. From 12 feet out. That doesn't go in either for Plumlee. Freak with it. Takes the 3. Can't get it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess.
Well, that'll be the end of this broadcast. I just thought I'd play this game. But, alright, well,
all the way around.
if you guys liked it, drop a like,
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
subscribe.
Now we send you to the
and
award-winning
I
Ernie
will
Johnson,
be
who's
back with
standing
some
by
Farming
in our studio.
Simulator. There's my stats right there.